Everybody. So, I thought of something pretty interesting, an idea for crossplay, since everyone thinks that your items are going to be able to move to like whatever console you want now with regularly being free, which I still think is a little far-fetched without there being money put up front, and it got me thinking about about something pretty cool. What if there was like a lot of games that would be exclusive usually are now inclusive, and like Cuphead was a PC and Microsoft release, and it just released on PS4 recently. I'm not sure when it did, but it was very recently. And I was like, oh man, I'm so excited for this game. And then I found out it was only on Microsoft and Xbox, and I was like, oh. I won't be playing Cuphead probably because it's a really difficult game, but it's a very good game, but it's finally on PS4. If something like that happened back in like 2006 or 2007, in the like early days of console wars, there would have been a full-on console race war to be had. Like how Crash Bandicoot is all platforms, and Spyro Reignited Trilogy is also all platforms as well. That was Sony's baby for a couple decades, maybe a decade or two, maybe just one. I'm not sure, but for a while, and that was like that made Sony. That was Sony's powerhouse. And for it to move to all the other consoles, I was kind of scared for Sony's exclusive list. But it seems like more and more these days, the game developers are breaking the exclusive title. I wouldn't be surprised if sometime in the PS5's lifetime, I'm not sure whenever the next Gears of War game comes out, but I wouldn't be surprised if Gears 5 ever became, if Gears 5 became a game for PS4, PS5 or something. And I think that's kind of cool that we live in a time where console exclusives are not really a thing anymore. I think it would be cool, my idea is if there was a service that you could buy, kind of like PS Plus, EA Game Pass, Game Pass or EA Access, something like that. And it functioned kind of like PS Plus and Xbox Live does. I don't know what Nintendo does with any of their online or any of their deals or any of that, so I know the least about that console and that company, so I can't really say anything about them. But what if every game developed, like the big three, Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony, released a package where it was originally an exclusive title, or still is an exclusive title. You would pay a set amount of money up front, maybe even like $100 for the year, and you would get 3 exclusive titles every month, kind of like you do with PS Plus. So say, I'm trying to think of a PS4 exclusive, and I can't really think of one at the moment because we've pretty much given all of ours away. Insert PS4 exclusive here. Infamous Second Son, maybe? Is that an exclusive? Infamous Second Son, go. Like Gears of War, and then from Nintendo, we'll say like ARMS. Like, there'll probably never be a Mario on PS4 because that's what sells their consoles. And I totally understand that they wouldn't want to do that, but say you offer that deal to like Pokemon. Imagine having like Sword and Shield on PS4. Now, I know that's really expensive, but say every company for that $100 got a third of it. That's a decent amount of money. I would buy it every year at $100. But with that service, you would have what people are wanting with this Rocket League progression update. That your inventory will go to your Xbox, PC, Switch, etc. Like it'll be like a cloud storage between all of that, and it'll keep track of it. And I can think of a couple other games that would be helpful with. We'll say Call of Duty series, because if you want to switch, just switch from PS4 to Xbox, you don't want to re-unlock all your camos and have all that progress just negated. Basically just starting from scratch on a different console. I think it'd be cool to pick up right where you left off on your console that you moved to or moved from. And that could be something you could do. The same with the sports games, the sports ball games. Madden, MLB, The Show, 2K. You got your character, you got your My Team on whatever account you want it on. And then you go into games that have online that don't really necessarily support crossplay yet. Could you imagine playing with I assume GTA is on Switch. Again, I know nothing about Nintendo Switch at all. I just know about the exclusive. That's about it. Imagine being able to play with GTA Switch players, Xbox Switch players. I mean, Xbox players on your PS4, crossplay with whoever you want. Same with the Call of Duty games. Same with pretty much any game that would have the inventory switch. Just imagine that. I feel like in sometime in the future that this will become a reality. And I mean, I don't know if the idea's been kicked around or not, but I have people on Xbox I'd like to play GTA with. Like, it'd be fun. It's just an idea I thought of the other day. And I'd like some input about it. Now that idea's out of the way, I'm going to get into something else that you guys should know. This is for PS4 only. PS Plus 10th anniversary is this month. It's pretty obscure how they announced it. It wasn't very well defined. PlayStation Plus gave out $10 credit. It gave out like a $10 credit, wallet credit to certain users. If you had PS Plus at the time. And I don't really know how they deployed that, like how they rolled that out to people. So maybe you have $10 sitting on your account and you don't know it. So give that a check if you haven't. And the last thing I have, I'm gonna have to pull over here. PS Plus free games run out soon. New games are, I believe one is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. And the other one is a indie-looking title. That's kind of like, I actually don't know how it plays like, or even the name of it. I'll get you the name of that real quick. It is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Campaign Remastered and Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout. It kind of seems like a game like it would be similar to Tricky Towers, Duck Game, and Ultimate Chicken Horse. So if you're interested in checking those out, go give them a look. If you like the video, please share this. I'd like to see what people think of this idea. I feel like people, if there's money to be gained in doing this, I mean, I would pay for a service that'd give me an exclusive from any of it, like any console, honestly, and the ability to play with people on other consoles. I'd be all for it. I think it'd be a lot of fun. So, yeah, I guess I'll see you guys later.